Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of the Library Marketing Show. I'm Angela Hursh of superlibrarymarketing.com, the blog where we talk about all things related to library marketing and how to make it easier to do your job. Today's episode comes from my hotel room in St. Louis, Missouri. I just got done giving my second talk at the Library Marketing and Communications Conference, and it was a blast. And I'm now sitting in my room thinking about how fantastic this conference was. And so today's video is all about why you should put it on your calendar to come to Library Marketing and Communications Conference 2020. I've got 5 reasons for this. Reason number 1 is that it's in Indianapolis, Indiana, which is a fantastic city. They have a beautiful main library and a vibrant library system, and I am super excited. I have gotten a tour of their main library. I'm betting that we're going to be able to get one when we're there for the conference, and I think you're going to be amazed. It's just gorgeous. They do a really wonderful job with space, and you'll get a lot of ideas if you're in the process of thinking about how space works in your library. Plus, Indianapolis is just fun and it's got a lot of great food. So that's a great location. The second reason, and maybe the most important reason, is you're gonna learn a bunch of stuff. I have been doing this job for 6.5 years in library marketing, and my takeaway from 2 days of being at this conference is that I have a lot to learn, and that's great. That's fine. The best thing to do is to share your knowledge with other people who are in the same industry that you are. These are the people they're your tribe. They know your job best. They know the problems that you face and the challenges, both budget and staff-wise, and they're going to be able to give you tips on how to get around those challenges and deal with them. The third reason, of course, is the networking, the tribe, the community. I have a lot of friends in library marketing, and now I have more. There were 450 people at the convention or the conference this year, and they are all my friends now. And I feel so supported and loved, and I feel like I could come to any one of them and ask them for help with anything or ideas or advice. It really validated everything that I do in my library and all of the feels that I feel about library marketing to be with these people, and I'm gonna miss them when we all get on our flights and go back to our libraries. Thank goodness for social media, right? Number 4 is not only will you learn things, but you're going to have a chance to see what other libraries are doing and get inspired, because inspiration is sometimes even better than actual knowledge. You are gonna hear libraries talk about things that they're doing that you had no idea could be done, or maybe you'd never even thought of that, or you thought a library couldn't do that thing. I am so inspired by so much of the work that I saw here in the last 2 days. I really think that I am now going to be one of those people who goes back to my library with a giant list of things that I want to do. I'm going to have to focus myself. And the final reason is because this particular conference started as just a small group of people working together. We need to support the groups that support us as an industry. So what I mean by that is I saw firsthand the volunteers and the organizers of the conference and all of the work that they put into it to make it is top notch. They are not messing around. They have sponsors and they have sessions and tracks, and it is really well put together. And I think every year that they do it, it's just going to get better and better. And they are supporting us in our industry. So we need to support them by coming to the conference, paying the registration fees, going to the different sessions, and supporting the speakers that are there. I think that's really key. And so you can imagine that my kudos for this week's video go out to the folks who organize the Library Marketing and Communications Conference. That has to be a huge job. There is so much going on. It was really run really well. The food was amazing. The venue was great. The after hours events were wonderful. Everyone was friendly and helpful and supportive. And I got to give it to the large group of people who helped to put this conference together. So the Library Marketing and Communications Conference, there'll be a link in the show notes. Keep an eye on it, get on their email list so that next year when registration opens up and when speaker proposals open up, you can put in a speaker proposal if you want, or to register if you want to, and come to Indianapolis. I believe it's November 5th and 6th, 2020. I'm really looking forward to it. Thanks to everybody who came to the 2 sessions that I was a part of, and to all the other speakers from whom I learned a great deal these last 2 days. I miss you guys, and I'll see you next year. Thanks for joining me. Come to superlibrarymarketing.com. Use the contact form to let me know what you'd like to talk about in upcoming episodes of this show, and check the upcoming events for the next conference and webinars that I will be attending and taking part in. I hope to connect with you there. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next week.